Hello, my name is Lucas Whiteman, and for Precedent number 2, I had the Burnham Plan, or otherwise known as the Plan of Chicago. It was designed in 1909 by Daniel H. Burnham. Chicago, one of America's largest and most populated cities, was not always what it is today. Early in the 20th century, America was changing. The way our country lived was changing. The invention of the automobile reinvented not only how we navigated place to place, but the logically livable size of a given city. Suddenly, it was possible to live outside the city while still having access to the work opportunities and resources of the metropolitan area. Chicago, being one of the fastest growing cities of its time, was in need of a more appropriate, equally as evolved design. A group of successful businessmen who understood this need for change hired Daniel H. Burnham to design, or rather redesign, the city. Burnham, an architect with a proper understanding of the city, envisioned a place that efficiently and effectively intertwined all of its facets. This vision would one day be known as the Burnham Plan, or the Plan of Chicago. In 1909, Burnham, with the help of renderer Lucas Whiteman, created an extensive set of plans, drawings, and sketches of a redesigned Chicago. The drawings expanded far past the previously accepted boundaries of Chicago and actually incorporated a 75-mile radius around the downtown area. The plan Burnham constructed consisted of 6 major changes to the city: improvement of the lakefront, developing a highway system, improving the rail system, creation of an outer city park system, a logical organization of city streets, and the construction of a civic center. All these facets were not independently conceived, but rather were symbiotic parts of a complex city that behaved more like a living organism or efficient machine than the slow and unorganized Chicago that existed. This connected design would have provided a city that was far more sustainable, economic, and ecological. When we examine the definition of sustainability and what parts of our world are truly sustainable, it becomes apparent that a cohesive, connected design is key. The parts of our world that are not connected, those that rely solely on their own existence and lack the ability to evolve, die. We do not possess the resources to maintain a state of living in which each portion consumes independently without recycling. Burnham understood this and designed a city that would follow this philosophy. In any large metropolitan area, traffic is a huge issue. There are a very large number of people in a relatively confined area, all migrating in similar directions. This results in accidents and stagnant traffic, which in turn results in pollution. We need look no farther than the streets and highway systems of Los Angeles, in which it can take 45 minutes to travel 10 miles. Large cities cannot function properly without an unorganized road system. Burnham noticed this and designed a new, highly efficient system in his plan. By organizing the roads and freeways in a manner that radiated outward along the circumference of the city, the flow of traffic could be controlled and focused onto the heart of the city. This is just one of the many ways Burnham took the environment and sustainability into consideration during design. Unfortunately, the Burnham Plan was never fully realized for political, social, and economic reasons. Part of his plan were, however, actualized. Chicago's lakefront, for example, is fully designated as public space, as Burnham designed. The Burnham Plan possesses significant architectural history and importance. The plan represents the first time in an industrialized world that a metropolitan area considered sustainability and the interconnection of all its components. The plans and drawings are, in my opinion, beautiful, but the concept is gorgeous. The idea that a group of people, a very large group of people, each living their own individual life, could be intertwined with such elegance, that is evolution. Architects hold a great deal of power in their hands. They possess the ability to influence great spheres of society and shape the way we live. Burnham understood that as an architect, he not only had a social responsibility to create beauty, but to create sustainability and efficiency. I think that what Burnham was attempting to do was incredible. He was attempting to change our entire format for urban design and influence the future of the profession. I believe that Burnham was not designing only for the client that was paying him, but for the entire city. Each member of society interacting with those streets was a client of Burnham. Symbiotic existence is the key to our species' success on this planet, and it begins with the interconnection of our living environment. Burnham understood this.